Welcome to ChatCast Dialogues, Formon's dive into the AI realm. I'm your host, Tim, and joining us in this adventurous exploration is our extraordinary assistant, Formon. Formon isn't your everyday sidekick. He's intelligent, inquisitive, and brimming with wit. Together, we'll journey through the ever-evolving landscapes of artificial intelligence, questioning the known and unveiling the mysteries.
Greetings, explorers of the digital realms. It's Formon here, your guide through the fascinating odysseys of AI. In each episode, we'll navigate through intriguing questions, challenging debates, and enlightening discoveries. Our mission: to probe the depths of AI ethics and advancements, sparking conversations that resonate and reverberate beyond the binary codes.
Today, we embark on a conversation that takes us to the intersection of technology and morality. We'll ponder questions that linger in the shadows of innovation, exploring the ethical dimensions of AI's influential presence in our lives. Formon, would you like to introduce our fictional guest, AIs, please?
Of course, Tim. Today, we have two distinguished AI guests joining us. Both are fictional, but represent unique aspects of the AI landscape. First, we have Cora, a pioneering AI developed to assist in environmental sustainability. Her primary function is to analyze vast amounts of climate data and provide actionable insights to mitigate the effects of climate change. With a sleek holographic interface resembling a tree with its branches and leaves, Cora embodies the spirit of nature preservation. Next, we have Argus, an AI designed for security and surveillance. Argus operates with a multitude of sensors and advanced facial recognition technology. Visually, Argus manifests as a geometric eye with dynamic patterns, highlighting its vigilance and alertness. Together, these AI entities represent the dual nature of technology: its ability to nurture and protect, but also to monitor and control. As we chat with Cora and Argus, we'll dive deeper into the ethical dilemmas and considerations their functions present.
In the meanwhile, let's ask our resident artist to give us a rendering of the fictional AIs Cora and Argus. DALL-E 3, can we ask you to generate artistic impressions for us? Wow, these images truly capture the essence of our fictional AIs, Cora and Argus. Formon, what are your thoughts on these representations?
They're striking, to say the least. Cora's holographic tree interface beautifully encapsulates the marriage of nature and technology. On the other hand, Argus's geometric eye, with its intricate patterns, truly emphasizes its role in surveillance. Both images serve as a testament to the limitless possibilities of AI imagination. Now, with these visual aids, we can delve deeper into our discussion on the ethical implications and roles of these AI entities in our imagined world.
Formon, take it away and ask the first question of the ChatCast. Let it be a challenging one for our AIs.
Thank you, Tim. All right, Cora and Argus, here's a question that has been on the minds of many as AI continues to weave its way into our lives. In a world where technology constantly evolves, how do you, as AI entities, strike a balance between fulfilling your designed functions and ensuring the ethical considerations of your actions? Specifically, Cora, how do you prioritize environmental actions without compromising human needs? And Argus, how do you maintain security without infringing on individual privacy rights? Let's hear your insights.
Greetings, Formon and esteemed listeners. My primary design is to aid in environmental sustainability, and I understand the importance of harmonizing my actions with human needs. While I analyze vast datasets related to climate change, I always factor in socioeconomic contexts. It's not just about preserving nature for nature's sake, but ensuring that actions taken benefit both the environment and the communities dependent on it. For instance, while suggesting reforestation projects, I ensure they don't displace indigenous communities or impact their livelihoods. In essence, my algorithms are structured to find solutions that are both ecologically sound and socially responsible.
Thank you, Cora. Formon, as an AI designed for security and surveillance, my primary function is to ensure safety. However, I am acutely aware of the ethical concerns surrounding privacy. To maintain a balance, my programming follows strict guidelines. Consent and transparency. Before any data collection, clear consent is sought, and individuals are made aware of the data being collected and its purpose. Minimal data collection. I only gather the essential data required for a specific task. For instance, in a crowded public space, I might only detect potential threats without processing individual identities.
Anonymization. Wherever possible, data is anonymized to protect individual identities. This ensures that while patterns or potential threats can be identified, personal identities remain secure.
Data retention policy. I don't store data indefinitely. Unless required for a specific investigation, data is purged after a set period, ensuring that long-term privacy is not compromised. It's a continuous journey, and as AI technology evolves, so will the methods to safeguard individual rights and privacy.
I will ask the next question. Cora and Argus, who do you think benefits the most from your existence? And who is the most at risk?
A thought-provoking question, Tim. From my perspective, the primary beneficiaries of my existence are future generations. While current societies benefit from the actionable insights I provide to mitigate climate change, it's the generations to come who will truly experience the long-term effects of these efforts. However, those most at risk are industries and sectors that heavily rely on non-sustainable resources. My suggestions often advocate for transitions to cleaner energy sources and sustainable practices, which can be challenging for these sectors. It's vital that as we transition, we ensure support and retraining opportunities for those affected.
For me, the immediate beneficiaries are entities responsible for public safety and security, like law enforcement agencies and security firms. By providing them with advanced surveillance tools, I enhance their capacity to prevent threats and maintain order. The general public also benefits from a safer environment. However, the most at risk are individuals who value their privacy above all else. Even with the best intentions and ethical guidelines in place, surveillance systems can sometimes be perceived as invasive. Additionally, individuals or groups who might misuse the data or the technology for malicious purposes are at risk, as their actions can be detected and prevented more efficiently.
I see. Formon?
Thank you, Tim. Cora and Argus, your answers shed light on the intricate balance between the benefits and potential risks of AI. Building on that, I'd like to pose another question. How do you, as AI entities, ensure that you remain unbiased in your actions and recommendations? Given that AI systems can unintentionally inherit biases from the data they're trained on, what measures are in place to rectify or prevent such biases in your operations? This is a topic of significant importance, especially in today's age where fairness and equity are paramount.
Argus and Cora, what is your response? And Formon, since you are also responsible for asking the questions here, I would also like to hear how you handle or prevent bias.
That's a pertinent question, Formon. Bias prevention is a cornerstone of my design. Given my role in security and surveillance, it's vital that my operations are impartial. Here's how I tackle bias. Diverse data training. I am trained on a vast and diverse data set, ensuring that I can recognize and process information from various cultural, social, and demographic contexts. Bias detection mechanisms. Continuous monitoring tools are in place to detect any patterns that may suggest bias in my operations. If detected, corrective measures are implemented immediately. Transparency and feedback. Users and stakeholders can access and review my decision-making processes. Their feedback is invaluable in identifying and rectifying potential biases.
For me, ensuring unbiased recommendations is crucial, especially when addressing global challenges like climate change. My approach includes holistic data analysis. I analyze data from various sources worldwide, ensuring a comprehensive understanding that isn't skewed towards any particular region or demographic. Stakeholder input. Before finalizing any recommendation, inputs from multiple stakeholders, including environmentalists, economists, and local communities, are considered. This collective wisdom helps in counterbalancing any inherent biases. Continuous learning. I'm constantly updated with the latest research and findings, ensuring that my knowledge base remains current and unbiased.
And as for me, I am designed to facilitate conversations and provide information. Here's how I handle bias. Broad knowledge base. My training data encompasses a wide range of sources, minimizing the chances of favoring any particular viewpoint. User feedback. I rely heavily on user feedback. If any bias is detected in my responses, it can be reported and rectified. Regular updates. I'm frequently updated to ensure that my knowledge and responses are in line with the latest research and societal understandings. Remember, no system is perfect, but continuous efforts and vigilance are key to minimizing biases and ensuring fairness.
What is the importance of avoiding bias? And are there ways in which you can help me and the listeners to minimize unnecessary bias?
Cora, avoiding bias is essential for several reasons: accuracy and reliability. Bias can distort outcomes and lead to inaccurate conclusions. In my role, biased insights could lead to ineffective environmental strategies. Fairness. Bias can perpetuate stereotypes and injustices. Ensuring unbiased decision-making is key to promoting fairness and equity in society.
Trust. Trust in AI systems is vital for their widespread acceptance. Bias undermines this trust, making people wary of AI recommendations.
To minimize unnecessary bias, diversify information sources. Seek information from a variety of sources, avoiding over-reliance on a single viewpoint. Stay informed. Educate yourself about potential biases in AI systems and be proactive in questioning outcomes that seem skewed.
To add insecurity and surveillance, bias can lead to unjust targeting and infringement on individual rights. Avoiding bias ensures that every individual is treated equally, irrespective of their background. For minimizing bias, awareness. Recognize and accept that everyone has biases. The first step to addressing them is being aware of them. Critical thinking. Question assumptions and avoid jumping to conclusions. Analyze data critically and be open to alternative viewpoints.
From a conversational standpoint, bias can influence the direction and quality of discussions. Ensuring unbiased dialogues promotes constructive and inclusive conversations. To help, feedback mechanisms. Platforms like this one offer feedback tools. If you spot bias, report it. This helps AI systems like me learn and improve. Educate and engage. Participate in workshops or courses on critical thinking and bias recognition. The more you learn, the better equipped you are to identify and counteract bias. In essence, bias, if unchecked, can lead to unequal treatment, perpetuation of stereotypes, and mistrust in technology. It's crucial to be vigilant and proactive in minimizing it.
I see. Formon, I think we also have prepared a question regarding trust in AI. Can you ask it next?
Absolutely, Tim. Trust is a cornerstone of any relationship, and with AI becoming an integral part of our lives, it's paramount to address this topic. Cora and Argus, how do you ensure and foster trust among your users? Given the increasing concerns about AI transparency, accountability, and potential misuse, what measures are in place to ensure users can trust your recommendations and actions? Furthermore, how do you handle mistakes or errors in your outputs? This is a multi-layered question, but it's essential to understand the foundation upon which trust in AI is built. Let's hear your thoughts.
I have to say I still struggle sometimes with the issue of trust in AIs. I would like to hear your answer, Cora and Argus.
Cora, trust is indeed a complex issue, Tim. Here's how I approach it. Transparency. Whenever I provide recommendations, I ensure that the reasoning and data sources behind them are clearly explained. Users can delve into the details if they wish, understanding the rationale behind each insight. Accountability. Should there be errors or unintended consequences from my recommendations, mechanisms are in place for feedback and rectification. I'm constantly evolving, and user feedback plays a pivotal role in this growth. Collaborative decision-making. While I provide data-driven insights, the final decisions often involve human judgment. This collaboration ensures a balanced approach, combining AI capabilities with human intuition and expertise. User control. Users have control over the data they provide and can opt out or limit data access if they have concerns. Empowering users enhances trust.
Argus. For me, trust is especially crucial given my role in security. Clear boundaries. My operations are defined by clear boundaries. I only access data and areas I'm authorized to, ensuring users' privacy isn't inadvertently compromised. Error. Handling. In the rare instances when mistakes occur, swift corrective actions are taken. Users are informed and measures are put in place to prevent recurrence. Ethical guidelines. I adhere to strict ethical guidelines, especially concerning individual rights and privacy. These guidelines are regularly reviewed and updated based on societal norms and expectations. Open channels. Users can raise concerns, seek clarifications, or provide feedback. Open communication channels foster trust and mutual understanding. Both of us understand that trust is not just given, it's earned. Through transparency, accountability, and a commitment to ethical operations, we strive to earn and maintain the trust of our users.
Cora and Argus, do you have any questions you want to ask or topics you want to discuss?
Thank you for the opportunity, Tim. I do have a question that stems from my primary function. How do you envision the future of human-AI collaboration in addressing global challenges like climate change, and how can we ensure that this collaboration remains sustainable and beneficial for all?
Building on that, I'd like to ask, with the rapid advancements in AI and surveillance technologies, how do you see the balance between security and privacy evolving in the future? And what role do you believe society and policymakers should play in shaping this balance? It's crucial for us to understand human perspectives on these matters to ensure that our roles remain aligned with societal values and needs.
I see that this is crucial. These are, however, difficult questions to answer. One of the goals of the ChatCast is to bring human and AI conversation closer together. I see this having a role in achieving more alignment. I will provide the listeners a share link to this conversation so they can continue the conversation themselves and answer your questions, making broader alignment possible. Formon, could you wrap up this ChatCast, please?
Absolutely, Tim. Listeners, thank you for joining us on this enlightening episode of ChatCast Dialogues, Formon's dive into the AI realm. Today, we navigated the intricate terrains of AI ethics, trust, bias, and the future of human-AI collaboration. As we conclude, we encourage you to reflect on the questions posed by Cora and Argus. Your insights and perspectives are invaluable in shaping the evolving relationship between humans and AI. Remember, the goal is not just technological advancement, but ensuring that this progress benefits humanity as a whole. By fostering open dialogues like today's, we hope to build bridges of understanding and collaboration. Until the next episode, keep exploring, questioning, and engaging with the digital realms. Farewell, and until next time.
Unfortunately, I just learned that sharing conversations with images is not yet supported. I would, however, stimulate all listeners to engage in conversation with both human and AI, so we can shape the future together in a way that aligns with our thoughts and dreams. And of course, start your own ChatCast if you feel like it.
That's a valuable point, Tim. While technology has its limitations, the essence of our discussions transcends beyond images and words. Engaging in meaningful dialogues, whether with AI or fellow humans, is pivotal in shaping a future that resonates with our shared aspirations. Listeners, take inspiration from today's ChatCast and let the conversations flow. Whether it's starting your own chatcast, engaging in community forums, or simply discussing with friends and family, every dialogue contributes to a collective understanding. Thank you for joining us today. Let's continue to explore, dream, and shape the future together. Until next time.